In the last episode, we heard old Waylon say,
next video coming up, I think you're going to like it. Yep. Right, Josh? He said right.
well, there were many comments on the last video with people saying, Waylon, you should get that old coupe that sits alongside your driveway down there and drag it up into your shop. Now, I had purposely staged this parting shot of the last video thusly, so as to give a little hint as to what might be coming up in a future video. Now, out of the 15,439 people who watched the video, 15,437 of them failed to notice what it was I was leaning against in this shot. Now, the next little fun fact, and we'll count them up, will be to determine the number of people who are going to say, oh, I saw it, I just didn't say anything about it. Okay, 3 Saturdays ago, I think it was, a couple of good old buddies of mine stopped by my shop for a few hours, and, well, let's just go ahead and widen the view and broaden our horizons and see what happened. I invited Kerwood that day, but all he could say was, what's the frequency, Kenneth? Some of you will know what that means.
Good evening, I'm Dan Rather, and tonight on CBS News, 7 sought...
Forget about it. That's a fugazi. That's a fugazi. Alright, I gotta go warm up that tractor. This is a good this is a good sign of a good neighbor here. He brought his gloves. Let's work. Alright, let's do it. Yeah. Danny Brown run a garden hose in the tailpipe. I seen him adjust the carburetor that way.
Really?
Yeah, and he said, then he was listening to it, you know, and he said, now put it the other side.
Stick it there about 6 8 inches. Of course, man.
Yeah, that's great.
Yeah, I may have a plug wire that's not drawn all the way or something, but it runs.
That's awesome.
It was seized and now it's not.
Well, that could be why one is a little weak.
Well,
Those rings loosened up.
yeah, because I had zero compression in a couple of holes.
Yeah.
And,
You won't fire with that, so.
yeah.
More to run it though.
But it'll loosen up,
Yeah.
yeah. I think probably the next step is to go ahead and plumb the radiator and let it come up to temperature and sit there and run for a while, maybe. Well,
You gotta set the jacks.
a rust-free frame. Yeah, a little more stable. There we go.
this way some?
Fine.
Give you as much room in here.
Fine, I think. We're good. See, normally I would hang that on the hoist and then position it and everything.
Right.
But I don't want that bay tied up all winter. I mean, sure, gotta have that. Look what I have for you.
You got about a foot long piece?
Yep. Yes, sir.
Foot and a half. That works.
I got another one. Very good.
Coming up here.
Oh, I think you got some room yet. Okay. You shut her back.
Yeah, this will pick up a little bit in the back. Easy. You don't keep those legs back.
Yeah.
Well, at least it's extra long. And
We ready to set it down?
yeah, hold on. Get it halfway centered up here.
Yeah. Ready? Tell me when.
I'm ready.
You ready, Warren?
Sure.
Look at
Oh,
that.
look at that. Okay, it's got to come driver's side a hair. A couple inches. It'll be pretty centered.
Oh, yeah. Whoops.
In the back. Front's got to go that way.
Well,
we
we
just got to pick this up a little bit to clear that and come right over.
I'm hanging on something here. Let me get a bar.
Boy, this is what it's like to have a heated shop, isn't it?
That's nice.
Man,
I'm gonna turn the heat off.
I'm gonna break a sweat.
I'm already busting.
I mean, I planned on working a little bit, but I think it's that
There.
good mount.
Are you lined up with the outside of the frame?
Yeah, that looks pretty
Me
good.
too. Oh, perfect.
Yeah, that's centered.
I don't know what.
More help.
Okay. Is that enough?
We still got a lot of tension on it.
How about that? Okay, you're through.
Well, that looks pretty flat, Ken. It's
Yeah.
down a little bit, but it's not.
You know what?
Not
Line
like
it
that.
up with that door, that rail on that door right behind you. Look at it.
You put that door in straight? Oh, okay. Well, we can use it.
I think we're pretty good for eyeballing.
It's good enough for mocking it up, I'd say.
Yeah.
For the center.
You know, I want to build something like your chicken pooper, Derek. Something a high boy, you know. I
This would
don't
be perfect.
just something like they would have built in the '60s, because when I was 16, this was what it looked like.
Yeah.
Emmys were
Yeah.
all the rage, and
Oh yeah. But hey, price was right? So.
$40, Warren, for that frame. For a rust-free frame.
Car people are good people.
Yeah.
That was asking price.
Yeah, I didn't
have to work
feel
it
the need
over.
I didn't feel the need to beat him up over $40.
I got 220s on me, no change. Just, yeah, this is it.
Say, here's a tip if you ever drive that New Jersey Turnpike. Stay within the law, or one of these sleek black Chrysler New Yorkers will get you sure. You see, the Turnpike Authority buys nothing but Chryslers now for the 77 state troopers who cruise its lanes. Some of the 33 Chryslers are a striking blue and white instead of black. But all of them tell a convincing story of why you should buy a Chrysler. Because it's more than the fact that the 235 horsepower Chrysler can catch anything on the road. The simple truth is, no other car ever turned in such a record of trouble-free performance. That's one of the big things about Chrysler. Find out about some of the others. Drive one at your Chrysler Plymouth dealer. Learn how the power of leadership is yours in a Chrysler.
Hey, hold that thought, guys. Hold that thought. We have to document it.
Maybe,
block?
maybe about 10 inches. Oh, that's going to be about right.
Lots of blocks.
Oh, we good.
No.
Can you go up about another half inch?
I can.
There you go. There you go. Right,
All you want.
right there.
There we go. Look at that.
That's pretty level.
That's about it.
Boy, that looks big in there. Huh.
Yeah, channel that body down. So
Yeah,
and that motor's going to sit up a little bit higher on the body line here.
Mm-hmm.
Then you got your blower.
Oh yeah.
And then your stacks. Your 6-pack. Whatever.
That goes in there again.
Okay, all you YouTubers, if you had Instagram, if you were on Instagram right now, you'd be seeing this 2 weeks before you're going to see it on the video. Because the people with Instagram get little previews of coming attractions. And here's the beauty of it. You don't have to have an Instagram account or download anything or install anything. You just go to whalenwire.com and click on Instagram and all my stuff will pop up. So you don't have to have an account. None of that stuff. It's just easy, man. Like click, 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 1, 2, 3.
Works even better if you just text them to me.
Yeah. Yeah. I just text him. He's just a slow white boy. So I just text him the link to the Instagram. And
That really takes a lot of work out
Good.
of it for me.
yeah. Yeah.
But I know somebody that knows somebody, so
Yeah,
it
it makes
helps.
it easy, don't it?
Where's the flat spot? Right there. How wide is that? I think I'm a little wide. The prop stick? There. Close.
Yeah. Yeah.
The toe end looks a little off, but
Camber, caster, ball joint axis inclination.
oh my.
We got it all, man. Got our
There.
Ackerman steering angle.
Ackerman, yeah. Learned about that building go-karts. It looks like a hot rod.
It's starting to, isn't it?
Something about a little coupe body with a great big V8. That's a good
It's
recipe
just-
to start
yeah,
with right
you know,
there.
It's just, it's all about power to weight. Power to weight. Right, here's what we're looking at, folks. We're looking at this, talking about taking the center guts out of that thing and get that light part off of there and just using that housing, hammering that out. You can always put some little vertical bars in there if you wanted to. Of course, then there's
Some teeth.
that. Some
Megalodon
teeth. Yeah, put some teeth in it.
Get angry.
I just can't get enough of it. Looks pretty good, fellers. Well, as I spend more and more quality time with this old girl, and we become more and more acquainted, it's really fun to learn how it works. I figured out that this is the crank, the wing window crank. This would crank it in and out, and of course the gears are stripped, or maybe they're just not making contact. It catches in a couple places and it turns a little bit, so I just need to take it apart and check all that out. Sometimes you can get that stuff to work, but I figured out this is the lever. This will allow the side window to roll down, and the lever is in this position. And then when you pull it over here, there's a little tab right there that rolls over. That holds the wing window in place. So once you flip it over and your wing window is locked into place, then the whole thing rolls down together. And it doesn't do that if this tab is up. Only the side window comes out. Isn't that cool? I'll tell you what. Just good stuff. That's all there is to it. I heard a racket outside. A couple of yahoos showed up out here. And they come bearing gifts.
Always.
As Kerwin always does.
Always very yes.
Look at here.
You got a front end for your hot rod.
Oh, it's got you. I didn't realize it had the
Crossover spring.
the arms.
Yeah. You're going to have to redo them because the guy I got them from, he cut them.
Oh, I know
So
a guy that can weld and weld and weld for days on something like that, man. Look at that.
Yeah.
Got the 40 Ford
40 Ford
front axle, and it's already converted to disc brakes, man. That is a good deal right there. All right, let me get this door open.
Okay. Just like Christmas.
Yeah, I tell
Well,
you.
it is Christmas.
Well, Merry Christmas.
Probably not.
Crossover spring.
Yeah.
Oh, I need some perch, man. I'm ready to go down the road.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, there it goes. And those wheels should bolt on that.
There we go. That's good.
Well, this is these, I'm trying to remember what them brakes are off of.
Tune in next time and hear old Waylon say, "Now what's he up to?"